Alright guys, today we're gonna learn how to get over a breakup. If you're a dude, a young man. So first things first, figure out if it was your fault or not. If it was your fault, learn what the problem was, learn how to fix it, and if they do come back, cool. And if they don't, well, now you know what the problem was that you worked on, and now you learn how to fix it so you won't do it again. Alright, so the next thing is, if it wasn't your fault and they just changed their mind, you can't change it back. 9 times out of 10 you can't, especially with a woman. One day they feel something about you, the next day they don't, and that's fine. You know, it is what it is. But if they do end up coming back after another failed relationship, don't be the cleanup guy. Try not to take them back. Be better than that, just because she'll leave you again in the future to try to see what's better on the other side. So keep that in mind. Don't be the cleanup guy. If they leave you and they decide to come back after another failed relationship. So the next step, y'all, is getting over the sadness. I don't care who you are. Breakups suck. They hurt. People get sad. Yeah, you could be a player, whatever. You could be a thug, whatever. Stud it out, whatever. You're still gonna have some heartbreak. So it's okay to vent. Only vent to your male friends. Only females I would vent to, honestly, would be like your mom, your sister. Not just another random girl or a friend. Just vent to them. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't have friends, whether you're out of a new state, out of a new city, or whatever, or any close family nearby, the next step would be, in my opinion, I think, would be setting a time to like cry or vent or let your feelings out. The thing is, you gotta feel, man. You can't hide it. You can't hold it in all the dang time. Make sure you actually schedule a time. That way you're not crying at work, you're not crying in front of your anywhere else. Schedule a time at the end of your day, strictly for crying, strictly for venting, strictly trying to feel something, you know, and trying to let it out, because you keep it in, you're eventually going to implode. You're going to explode or implode or what have you, you know. The next big step, I think is the most important one, is follow God. Try to get closer to Jesus Christ. You may be a believer, you may not, but at the end of the day, you can't go through a storm on your own. You can try, but it's gonna be hard, it's gonna suck. And Christ is there, man. He's your Father for a reason. So that's another big step on it. Alright, so the next step is gonna be moving on. So you're gonna do what makes you happy, but the big but is do something that doesn't hurt you or doesn't hurt anybody else. For example, like don't do drugs, alcohol, sleeping around. There's too much stuff out there that you can catch and you never get rid of. What was the other one? Overspending, overeating. You don't want to be broke, you don't want to be fat. And that's the next big thing. So you don't want to do any of that. Let's see. So we got the alcohol, sleeping around. Yeah, so do what makes you happy, but doesn't hurt you or anybody else. So remember that. Don't do self-sabotage, of course. Now the next one would be choose a hobby. Hobbies in particular, get some that are like social. For example, do any like combat sports. I'm a boxing guy, so I love boxing. I've done boxing in the past. I've met a lot of nice people. You'll meet some nice people there. Just spar in the ring with them. You'll even fight the guys. So it builds a bond. Next would be like MMA or jiu-jitsu if you like that. Jiu-jitsu is another big one. Just anything combat sports, it's going to help you out a lot. Now, if that's not your thing, which I think everybody should at least do, if that's not your thing though, there's team activities like, I don't know, like soccer leagues, little soccer leagues. I think people do football, like at schools or something. There's bowling, there's pool, there's people that do pool, billiards, whatever you want to call it. Volleyball's another one, I think. So yeah, pick up a hobby where it's like a team sport thing. Don't isolate yourself. That's the biggest issue. The biggest thing is don't isolate yourself. Then you start fighting your own brain, your own thoughts, your own mind. It's a big no-no. So don't do that. The gym or calisthenics, if you don't have access to a gym or a home gym, get a pull-up bar, $20 at Walmart. You know, get you some gymnastics rings or some sandbags. The gym and calisthenics should be your quiet time. Yeah, you can socialize this and that, but you gotta be focused. That's the thing about working out. Focus. So the gym and the calisthenics should be your quiet time. The social stuff should be the team sports, the combat sports, etc. So do that. Again, don't self-isolate, don't self-sabotage. Do what makes you happy, but don't hurt anybody. Or don't hurt yourself especially. Now with the gym stuff, you don't have to be like ripped or anything like that. Just show people, man, that you work out. You stay solid. I'm a father of three kids at 30 years old. I'm 230 pounds right now, so I lost 8 pounds already. I've been on and off, on working out. But the thing is, as long as you stay solid, I've told me before, you got a big back, big shoulders, you got broad shoulders, you look intimidating, imposing, dominant. Work on yourself, man. Again, if you can get that lean, where you're like ripped, shredded, by all means, more power to you. I personally can't. I don't have the discipline for it. I love to eat, but I love to be strong. So at least show people that you work out. Don't compare yourself to others. There's a lot of fake naturals out there that say they're natty, and it takes hard work. I've taken steroids in the past, and it'll blow you up like that. It took me 3 months back in the day, like in 2022, I think is when I took them. In 3 months, I got big as hell, and I got a YouTube video on there. People say, "Oh, you still gotta work hard." That's BS. A steroid user won't work as hard as a natural guy. So remember that. Don't let them discourage you. And I worked in clinics where we dealt with steroid users. The other stuff they have to do is the chemical stuff, the lab stuff, and the hormonal stuff. That's the hard work they have to do. So don't let them discourage you. It's a big one. Again, don't compare yourself at all. So hope this helps you guys. Again, these are things to get over a breakup. This is the one. If you don't have kids, I will be making another one. If you guys want to request another one, if you do have kids, because once you get kids involved, it's a different league. But I hope this helps a lot of you guys out, a lot of you younger guys out. It's not the end of the world. Remember that. Some of y'all are 17, some of y'all are 18, some of y'all are 30, some of y'all are 25. You lived a good life without the person that you're crying about. Remember that. You can live another few more years without them. So remember that. There's a quote that I remember hearing is, the person you thought about all day didn't think about you once today. So remember that. Move on, move forward, and improve yourself at the end of the day. Y'all take care.